I am the Red Cyclone! Ah!
Hello, welcome to another episode of the It Gets Better Right Square podcast. I'm your host, Louis Beans, and I'm here with Mark with the mic.
What is up? What is up?
This is your episode for 12/9/18, and we are going in a world post the 2018 Game Awards. So we're going to talk a lot about the trailers that came out of that. I know, Mark, you said you have the list
of the winners. I'll say the main winners.
Okay, so we're going to get into that. Do you want to talk about Red Dead, or is that too much spoiler territory?
I can go into Red Dead too.
Okay, all right. So we're going to go into some of that stuff.
Smash Brothers.
Well, yeah, definitely. Like, that's pretty much the game of maybe just the game of the year, but not in that way. Everybody's been waiting for Smash Brothers. December 7th has come and gone, so we'll talk about that as well. I just wanted to highlight some stuff before we talk about it. Fallout 76 again is still on fire and may have thrown your information out there. We're going to get into some of that nonsense. And I also want to bring up a movie I saw called The Night Comes For Us. And I believe it's starring the cast from the Raid Redemption. So we'll talk about that as well. So I guess we can go right into that. What you got, Merc?
Well, the big thing is Smash Brothers came out this week. Super Smash Brothers Ultimate.
Yes, and that's for the Nintendo Switch. Excuse me.
Nintendo Switch. Nintendo. I'm really digging the new gameplay of it. I gotta get better. I kind of suck.
Well, first, do me a favor, because I don't have a Switch, and I haven't played Smash since Melee, really, because I just never bought it, because it just stopped being my type of game like a while ago. But I always appreciate it when it does come out. So, can you tell me, is there much that's immediately different from this one, from the last one? Because I know the Wii U one was the last one.
Yeah.
And so, like, what's the changes immediately that you see from this one to that one? Like, does it play completely different? Like, remember Melee to Brawl was a different feel and all that stuff.
I will say, like, gameplay wise, is pretty much the same. There has not really changed in that sense. Like if you played them all, you played them all. They all kind of have the same basics, same button.
But I mean, like, does it have a brand new feature? Like, okay, Melee and the older games, they didn't have supers. So, you know, when they came to the Wii, that was Brawl, and they put supers, and it was a brand new big edition. And I'm sure there was a small step, you know, from Wii to Wii U. But has there been anything big and crazy that you've seen?
I feel that this game pretty much just took every single idea from all the other games and just put it all in one.
Okay.
So it has every feature that it was in the last one to the first one. But the super moves are not as powerful and cheesy as it was in the first game. Like, if you got it in the last game, that's it. You would have won the match.
Understood.
This one, they made it you could live and not... You could survive getting hit with it.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
They evolved the amiibos again, so that's a big thing. Like, if you had your character... Say, for instance, your favorite character is Mario, and you built his stats and everything like that, you could... Your amiibo saves all your data, so you just use your amiibo and you play as your Mario brand character.
What system did the amiibo start with?
Amiibo started on the Wii U.
So they actually are the same physical amiibos?
Yeah.
Wow, that's nice.
They all still work.
Have to do that. Cool.
Yeah, so amiibos are because amiibos are big in that community, especially with Smash Brothers, and with Smash Brothers especially, it's a big thing because the amiibos is kind of like, you remember in I think it was Tekken 5 that they had the cards.
Yeah.
They had the cards in the arcade machine that you put your card in, and it has all your data.
Yes.
Yeah, that's what the amiibo does to your characters in Smash.
Oh, cool. Nice. So it serves an added purpose besides just being a cool figure. Cool.
Yeah, exactly. So, but there's so many. So if you are a big amiibo person, then good luck getting all of them. I own maybe 3, 4.
I don't have any. I bought one for somebody as a gift, and that was about it.
I own the Bowser with the suit because I just thought he'd look cool.
Yeah, that's a nice one. Why not?
Yeah, that's the only reason I bought it, because he looked cool. But then again, he had the best bonus thing with Mario Odyssey as well.
And what was that?
He gave you health. He gave you 100% health and a couple other things.
Could you abuse that? Like, how did that work?
You can use it every 5 minutes.
Really? Wow. So what do? You just tap the figure on the system?
You tap it on the and then the things will pop out.
Oh, okay, that's pretty cool. Does it give you the suit?
Yeah.
Or does Mario already have that?
No, you unlock the suit as well.
Wow, nice.
Which for Mario, it's pretty much just has a shell on the back of the suit.
Okay.
Yeah.
Damn, he's so good.
So I have the original Mario and the original Zelda for Smash Brothers Wii U.
Mm-hmm.
The amiibos, and I have the amiibo from Twilight Princess because it came with the game.
Now, because you said there are so many and they've been making them this long, do you think they'll make an amiibo for everybody in this game? Because there's 70 plus characters at this point.
So far they have almost everybody already.
Nice, good. So that means there's a Cloud amiibo, right?
A Cloud? Yeah.
Final Fantasy.
I think it was for last year's. Yeah.
So,
I know Ryu has one. I know Bayonetta has one. Sonic has one. Mega Man has one. Pac-Man has one. Okay. So yeah, and then there's a lot of new characters. So you might see the Castlevania ones coming out. You may see Ken. You may see all the new guys that are in this game. They're adding in. And then they're also planning on re-releasing all the older ones again. So people could get their hands on them as well. So if they do that, I still probably will.
No, I understand.
My pocket just went, what? No.
No, I can completely understand why you wouldn't buy them all over again. But
it's a fun game.
That's pretty cool, though.
It's a really fun game. Gameplay wise, it's fluent. If you play the old ones, it just get back on. I haven't played it in such a long time, so I forgot everything. But it's very basic stuff, but just learning how to move the combos together and do everything together, that takes time. My characters are still Mario and Link. They've always been my 2 characters I always played as. I like Lil Mac, but I haven't unlocked him yet, so I'm trying to unlock him.
Okay, can you tell me some of the process involved in unlocking characters in this game?
Just play the game.
Just play? So what does that mean? Like, they have a story mode, arcade mode?
They have they have a classic Smash mode, which is like the arcade. Pretty much you fight the hand or whoever. Like Mario's last boss is Bowser, and he turns to Mega Bowser. Link is Ganondorf, and then turns into the Ultra Ganondorf, the pig head. Fucking Yoshi's was this dude.
I had a question. So you mean to tell me there's a completely original model when you get to the end of the game, like for the bosses?
Yeah.
Wow. See?
So Yoshi's storyline, he fights Raphados.
Wow.
That's his boss.
Oh shit. I wouldn't have pictured that.
Because Yoshi fights all the animals, so he fights all the Pokemon, he fights all the dinosaurs and stuff like that. So his last boss is Raphados.
Interesting.
And you gotta fight, and he's like a big boss. You have to fight him. There's a boss.
Yeah. So I imagine it's that Monster Hunter stage. Okay.
Yeah. So they all have their own little, I guess, bosses and stuff depending on where they all have their own quests too. Like, so if you go to this the classic Smash, if you go to Mario have his own quest name. Donkey Kong has his own quest name, things like that. So basically, they all have their own little guys that gotta fight throughout their thing.
Yeah, I heard the only one I actually heard information on was that Ryu. They actually have the Street Fighter 2 music.
Yeah.
And for every character that he fights, they have a different theme.
Yeah.
And I heard in Cinnamoroar gets Zangief's music, which is like, there you go. If you thought there was no correlation between the moves he has and Zangief, well, you're wrong.
Yeah.
So
that's something that's cool. They do have a big quest mode, which I haven't gotten into yet, but that's the big story mode that you gotta save things, save your characters, and go through the whole big story mode. You gain, it's kind of RPG-ish. It's kind of RPG-ish in a way, but it's also kind of like the Soul Calibur one you've been playing as well.
Mm-hmm.
You have different goals to do and to win the fights and stuff.
Okay. Do you get like? Are there anything that you pick up and keep to progress in the story?
Yeah. You get items that you get like side items and stuff like that make you powerful. Make you more powerful, and you can add them to your fights when you're fighting. Also, you unlock characters through that. Like if you save Mario, you save these characters and shit like that, and help you.
And that's you play as Kirby.
It starts as Kirby.
Okay. But every time you save somebody, you can use them.
Yeah. So I so far saved Mario, and I saved the Animal Crossing kid.
Oh, what is he? The villager?
Yeah, villager. Yeah.
Okay.
So, yeah. So that's how it goes. I haven't played that a lot of it yet. I've been doing the classic Smash. You know, when you have a good game, when your credit state, your main credits is a fun ass game as well. It's like
is it still the shooter?
Yeah, but they did it. It's so much better this time around.
Really?
It's pretty much like Gradius. Like it shoots. It's up.
It's a side-scrolling shooter.
No, it mixes around, but it's a down shooter. Like,
so it's scrolling from the bottom to the top.
Yeah.
Really? Interesting.
It's really cool. It's really fun.
So who are you in the R wing or something?
No, you're on a star thing, and you're the character. Whoever you beat the character game with, you're that character. And you're flying on that and shooting things.
Okay, cool.
Like the one thing I saw, like the Pokemaster character, he's able to change. You could change Squirtle, Bulbasaur, and Charizard.
What does that do? Like you shoot different projectiles or something?
They all play differently.
You mean you actually playing while you're flying upwards on the stage?
No. So I'm just talking about it in the game itself. Like
no. I know that, but that's what that character always was been. I mean, on that actual thing when you beat it, you could pick which one you beat it with.
Yeah. Well, whoever you beat it with, that's the one that's inside the star.
On the star. Oh.
And you're shooting and stuff like that, which is pretty cool. And it gives you a lot more points, and it gives you ways to unlock more stuff. Because if you get it all the way up to 1600, you unlock like 5 different trophies.
Wow, nice.
Yeah, so it's worth playing the credits screen.
My question about the trophies: the trophies in this game are the old school things where like they're actual pictures of like stuff, characters and things from the old games.
There are pictures of the characters, but not quite the way like the old games was. You remember it was like a toy.
Yeah, like a little trophy. Like they used to have a little stand.
Yeah, it's different in that way. It's pictures and stuff like that.
So there's no actual 3D objects anymore?
No.
Oh.
Not that I know of. I haven't really looked through everything, so maybe it is. They do have the soundtracks. You unlock a lot of the soundtracks.
Where's Waluigi?
Yeah.
Where's Waluigi at?
I know. We got the other character announced.
No. I mean, asking in the game. Is there anything referencing him? Like, is it
Waluigi? Yeah. There's a couple things. He's a side character. He's like one of those things that you throw out and he fights you.
No bueno.
And they also announced one of the DLC characters, and still no.
Yeah, that was a big deal. Yeah. Was that a part of any type of thing that was just Nintendo's separate announcement, or was that a part of the Game Awards?
It was part of the Game Awards. Yeah. All right. I forgot who they announced.
Joker from Persona 5.
Yes, that was the character.
I mean, I don't have too much attachment to that because I didn't actually play that game, so I'm not exactly familiar with the character except for how he looks. So that's all I know. Oh yeah, he's the dude with all black with the white mask. Yes, I know who that is. Did you get to play Persona 5?
No. I meant to start playing it, but I got overwhelmed with other games that I didn't get a chance to touch it. Yeah,
the reason I didn't play it because I know it's an RPG, and I just something about that. I don't have the patience. What is like the attention span to sit there? I don't know what it is, but I can't. I will easily lose my place because I'll stop playing and then become disinterested.
But I heard the story is very like you could easily get into the story because it's a lot of like heavy cutscenes and stuff like that.
Oh,
So I heard that you could really get yourself into the story really fast.
okay. Well, maybe I'll check it out if I catch it on. Well, it was recently on sale actually. So maybe if I catch another sale, I'll pick it up because it's one of those things when it's super popular, I really don't feel like being bothered with it.
Yeah.
Like I have that with a lot of stuff. So okay. Well, I mean, glad to see they're putting in characters that are actually fan favorites though.
Yeah.
From completely random stuff. So now people need to really understand that everything is fair game.
Yeah.
You can probably have one that contributes as a character if you keep it up. I'm just saying.
Yeah.
So like, literally, get your hopes up. Don't put your hopes down. Get your hopes up for Smash Brothers and the DLC characters. So.
Unless you're Waluigi and then
he's doing it on purpose.
Yeah, he's doing it just to fuck with the fans. He'd probably be the last one announced.
He might be.
He might be the last one announced, and he's gonna be trolled.
Yeah, pretty much.
As in, it's gonna be like another version of Mario.
Yeah,
and they're gonna say, "Oh, it's gonna be the all-star version of Mario." He's gonna look like 3D. He's gonna look like the 2D version of Mario Brothers. That's gonna be the character.
Oh my god,
that'll be the character. And then when the day that finally comes out, it's Waluigi.
It's Waluigi. Oh my goodness. I mean, listen, I would hope so. Well,
it's gonna suck. He's gonna be like Dan.
Don't say that. God damn it! Don't give him ideas.
He's gonna be the Dan of the Smash Brothers.
Oh my goodness! Why you gotta curse me like that? If I'm putting this on the podcast right now. If they announce Waluigi, I'm buying a Switch in Smash Brothers. If they do,
well, Nintendo, you hear that, right?
You will get a sale from me if you do.
Nintendo,
other than that,
Reggie's gonna knock on your door.
I have this for you. Just it's a briefcase with a screen inside. No, it's a hologram inside. Yeah. Just look Waluigi. Okay, that's it.
Like, all right, you're gonna buy it now.
Yeah. All right, and we're gonna take a little break right here, just to remind you to follow us on Tumblr, Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, also on SoundCloud. What we do is we have this podcast, the Icky Spitter Rice Rare podcast. We also have the Wrestling Babble podcast. That's hosted by Merc with the Mic, who's a frequent guest on my show, and that should be on Merc with the Mic on SoundCloud. We post those on YouTube as well, so you can check the Merc with the Mic podcast out on his YouTube channel, which is also Merc with the Mic. And also, you can catch the It Gets Better I Swear podcast, as well as the various other playthroughs on the RedCycloneInc YouTube channel. Thank you.
But fun game. Definitely, it's a must pick up for the Switch. Mm-hmm. Especially the holiday season. I think that's going to be the top game.
It is a system mover. Somebody was putting the statistics together. It's the second game underneath Mario that sold the most units on the past 3 systems it was on.
Yep.
7 million on the fucking Wii U.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yep.
So
people bought a Wii U for that game, and then they didn't buy nothing else on the Wii U.
That shit died with the quickness. Listen, y'all could have played Monster Hunter, but now you're gonna pay for it again when they give you 4U, which was on the 3. Whatever, I'm mad.
Yeah.
Because people didn't pay Monster Hunter when it was on the Wii U. I'm just saying.
Also, this is the first game I'm actually playing on my TV on a Switch, because I never played my Switch on a TV.
Mm-hmm.
I usually play on the go, but I like using the Pro Controller. I have the Pro Controller.
Oh yes, tell me about that. Yes, the Pro Controller.
Yeah, I like the way it feels, and I think I play Smash Bros. With this one. I actually enjoy it.
Okay, cool. I like that.
So I might be taking this controller outside with me.
Oh shit! And now, again, I don't have a Switch, so I don't know. Do they also have an attachment to make it wireless or something?
Look, I could just connect the controller to
the Switch itself, right?
Yeah.
You're right. Because I'm thinking you were gonna play it like docked or some shit, but outside, like you have the little stand.
Yeah.
Because you have enough room. That's right.
Yeah.
You wouldn't be too far as to not be able to see what you're playing.
But I don't need to be wireless either. It's all wireless. Like I could even take the controls out and make it wireless.
Yes, the two little things.
Joy-Cons, yeah.
Yeah, but I was just wondering if they made a wireless Pro controller, because that'd be cool. I would like.
Yeah, it's wireless.
Wait, excuse me.
Pro controller is wireless.
I didn't know that.
They do have wired ones because they're cheaper, but
I've seen those. Yes,
but I got the original. I got the original one.
Okay, shit. See, that's what I'm saying, because I don't have a Switch, so I don't even know.
Yeah, I got the original one when it first came out, and this one was actually sought after because it was sold out everywhere. Because no one, this controller sold out everywhere when it first came out. The Pro controller.
Wow.
And it feels like honestly, it feels like an Xbox controller more than anything.
Okay. Cool. Like the sticks are real good and everything.
Yeah.
Nice.
It fits your hand nicely. It's the size of an Xbox controller.
Okay, so it's not too big. Good.
Oh, that's good.
Okay, that's real cool.
Yep. Other thing, I finished Red Dead Redemption. What an amazing game, story wise and everything like that. It gets you. It's you in the heart. It's the heart.
Now I want to ask you, because it's getting close to the end of the year. We are in the last month. How's this looking on Game of the Year for you?
It's close. That and Spider-Man are fighting neck to neck.
Okay.
Right now. Yeah.
Oh, before we go too far from Smash Brothers, I just wanted to bring up. I want to give credit to this person. Name is @Jassy Shingo. For posted this really funny video of him getting the Smash Brothers Ultimate, the big box edition. But he was wondering why he got so much space in the box they sent him, and then he just flipped it over and just a bunch of fucking toiletries comes out, fucking Axe and all types of shit, and shampoo. And I'm like, oh, that's just terrible. Why y'all gotta? You know what? But it's true. Have you ever been to a Smash tournament? Y'all boys, y'all need to step your game up. I'm just saying.
Yeah, I need
step your game up, brothers, because girls ain't out there thinking, y'all dudes, stop it.
Yeah, I need to start putting.
It's a brand new Smash Brothers. It's a brand new Smash Brothers. It's a brand new you. We could do it together.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's cool. I mean, so go ahead. What else you want to say about Red Dead?
Red Dead 2, it goes into a sad point with Arthur.
Mm-hmm.
He gets he gets sick, and then he's dying little by little towards the end of the thing. So he starts seeing things with open eyes, and he's regretting a lot of things, and he's trying to at least make people good around him before he dies. And yeah, it's sad. It was a sad ending for him, and then you play as the original guy, John Morrison.
Okay. Now, when you play as him, do they does he have new controls, new moves or anything? I mean, new special?
No, he's the same. He plays the same as in him as fucking
as the first game.
In Red Dead, yeah.
Okay.
He kind of fights the same and everything like that.
Okay.
So yeah, it was an amazing game. It's rough to play through. I'll probably go through it again on Twitch and actually try to 100% it while live on Twitch. I'm going to try to 100% everything because I missed a lot of things. And there's a certain time limit that you should have went for everything instead of me waiting to be John to go for these things, because some of the missions are kind of glitched out and you actually have to redo them instead of.
That's funny.
But I'm been going for after the legendary animals. I've been going after doing all the little the challenges right now. I'm trying to 100% the challenges. I'm looking for all the treasures. I'm doing all the side shit that I should have done earlier. I just went straight through the story, but it was an amazing story. It is up there with Game of the Year. The game is just so good. The detail and the amount of detail in this game is just ridiculous.
Yeah, I imagine. Listen, that game, what is it? From this game between the last one and this one is how many years? 8? Something like that?
About 10 years.
Damn, 10. That's a long time.
Yep.
So yeah. I mean, the quality's up to wazoo on this game, so
Yeah.
You know how it is.
But,
have you found anything new? Any side thing that you've never seen before between this time and the last time you played?
No. It's pretty much nothing really new, as in Because I'm
No, I
still
just mean
going.
that real funny, like weird, obscure Rockstar.
Oh,
How there's like be secrets and stuff in Rockstar games that people don't find. Like, have you seen anything?
I've seen a lot of like there's these fucked up trains. If you find them, there's a lot of money in them.
Okay.
I found like a few of them that it's pretty annoying to get to, but when you get to, it's worth it.
Okay. So like secret stashes and stuff.
Yeah.
Okay.
They made a reference to Laszlo in from GTA in this game, like the character named Laszlo. And he's like one of the newspaper reporters and shit. So I thought that was kind of funny. Because if you remember GTA, he was probably one of the radio station people.
One of the radio guys, yes.
Yeah, I always found that funny when they do things like that. Other than that, it was an amazing game. Story wise, it's really strong. I like how Arthur's ends and also John Morrison ending is really good, and how it kind of leads into what happened in Red Dead Redemption. Like the ending leads into Red Dead Redemption.
Like straight into it. Okay.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool.
So I thought that was really cool.
Even with the speech when they break up with the "I implore you," they put that part in because that shit was funny.
No, so this is before he gets hired by the U.S. Marshals to look for them.
Oh, right before. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So you see, honestly, you see the guys that hired him to go after them. You see them going around town looking for him.
Oh shit! Wow.
Yeah.
Nice.
So I thought that was cool. I like that they did stuff like that and added into it. Yeah, it was an amazing game. Definitely everyone should play it.
Nice.
We got Spider-Man DLC coming out, I think, next Tuesday. So that'll be the final DLC with Hammerhead.
Final one. Okay, cool. So thus far, how do you feel the DLC has been?
I liked the first one a lot. The second one was just I felt it was too fast and didn't have much story.
Okay.
But I'm hoping it has a good ending. And then supposedly it's supposed to lead into what part 2 is going to be.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Which hasn't been announced yet. So hopefully part 2 gets announced very soon.
All right, cool.
Yeah.
Nice.
We do have the Game Awards.
This is true. So you want to list up the people who won awards and stuff this year?
So I'll put the main ones. I guess the big one, Game of the Year, which was God of War, won it.
Cool. I mean, it's been a long year, and you might forget that game was this year, but it was a really good game.
I didn't get into the game like that most people did, so I didn't really. It was not my.
It didn't hit you that way. Yeah, I got you.
Exactly. So I was like, I kind of wanted Red Dead 2 or Spider-Man to win it. Multiplayer Game of the Year was Fortnite.
I mean, listen, did anybody else stand a chance?
Fighting Game of the Year was Dragon Ball Fighters.
Of course, and well deserved.
Sport and racing game was Forza Horizon 4.
Like, my only question is, what other racing games came out this year? Because they said sports and racing, but like, would you really put that against like Madden? Come on.
Yeah, that's their category now. Yeah.
They mixed. I don't know how I feel about that.
Yeah, they put sports and racing together now.
I don't know how I feel about that.
Role-playing game of the year is Monster Hunter World.
That makes absolutely no sense. I'm glad it won, but that makes zero sense.
Family game of the year, Overcooked 2.
I have no idea what that is, but congratulations.
Narrative of the year is Red Dead Redemption 2.
Okay, cool. All that, those hundreds of hours, well deserved.
Performance of the year was Roger Clark for Red Dead Redemption 2.
Really? Okay.
That's the guy.
Who's that? Arthur?
Arthur Morgan. Yeah.
All right.
Yep. If he didn't do it, I'll say Spider-Man should got it.
Okay.
What else? Action adventure game was God of War. Action game was Dead Cells.
Oh yeah.
Score and soundtrack was Red Dead 2.
Really? Okay.
What else?
It's very interesting. Because I don't figure Red Dead as a music game.
Yeah. It has a really good soundtrack.
Does
The music isn't. Yeah, they had some really good songs in it as well. When you're going through certain parts, they actually have a full song, and it sounds really good.
So what type of music is it?
It's like folk country.
Oh, okay.
But it's like very classical, like the spaghetti western kind of music. Mobile game of the year is Florence.
I have no.
If you never played that, check out Up Up Down Down. Xavier Woods and Kathy Kelly play it. It's about two people's lives, and it's a really interesting game and a really interesting concept.
Okay.
Yeah. Audio design was Red Dead 2. Esport event of the year was League of Legends World Championship.
Okay. I did not see that this year.
Yeah, I didn't really. But those are the main ones that actually won stuff. They did have a shitload of trailers as well. The trailer. Yeah, there was. We also seen the beginning of Red Dead. Resident Evil 2. It looks fucking crazy.
Man, they also I think it was earlier in the week, Capcom had put out some more footage this week of Mr. X.
Yeah, and thinking the Tyrant looks fucking nuts.
And he's got the hat. He looks like, somebody said he looks like Q from Street Fighter 3.
Yeah,
I thought it was pretty cool. But like, yeah, his face, and this is an interesting thing. If you look at the official Capcom, the thumbnail they used for the picture, his face looks just like Dolph Lundgren.
Yeah.
And I thought that was him, but I don't know if they did voice capture or face capture, but it looks just like Dolph Lundgren.
Yeah. I saw that Devil May Cry 5 it is? Yeah, we saw the trailer for that. They also announced the demo.
They finally showed V. Oh god. It's about time. If you didn't know, Chaos Legion was made by Capcom, and that's a game that I think Itsuno had nothing to do with, but he respected it enough to make one of the characters basically the main character from that game. And that's all I fucking needed. So I'm happy. No.
Yeah, it looked great.
And they also fixed the soundtrack because there was a soundtrack controversy with a song named Subhuman, which was Dante's. So for those who don't know about Devil May Cry, when you play with a character, a certain music plays when you get into a fight. This is basically the battle music.
Yeah.
Dante has specific one because this game has 3 characters that we know of. It probably has more than 3. Because I think you probably can play as Lady and Trish.
Yeah.
Because you see them walking around in certain parts of the game, so maybe you could play. But anyway, Dante's music was a track called Subhuman, and people hated the mix because the vocals were way too loud in contrast with the actual music, and they gave him constant shit. Then it turns out that the guy the lead singer of the band that did the song, well, at least did the vocals, because here comes the kicker for the controversy. I think he was a child molester or something. Not 100% sure if it was that charge, but it was something that was really illegal.
Okay.
So they ended up getting rid of the guy, and instead of getting rid of the complete track, which is this is the part I don't understand. How do you? That has to mean that he didn't write the music for them to take his vocals off the track. That has to mean somebody else wrote the song, because how would you keep the track and put somebody else's voice on it? Which is what they ended up doing. Then there was a different band that sings the song "Pull My Devil Trigger," which everybody loves.
Yeah.
And so the people who sang, I guess the lead vocalist for that song now sings the Subhuman track, which is a roundabout thing, but it's kind of hilarious that they actually went through all that trouble. So then the lesson here is, if you get a good gig for a video game company, you better hide your dirt real good. or on the other side of the coin, don't do dirt that you're going to be getting in trouble for, because this is the age we live in. They got rid of Kevin Hart. Let's just over some bad jokes. I'm just saying.
That was like 8 years ago, right?
Yep. And apparently he apologized for it, and they wanted to make him apologize again.
That's
crazy. I don't get too much. Well, I mean, listen, we got something else that has something to do with that too, because we were talking about the movie with James Gunn, and he's going. Remember, he went through some shit too. So, yeah. Anyway,
that's bull.
Yeah.
They showed the last Kingdom Hearts trailer before the new one, before it actually comes out.
Yay.
Now it's actually getting there. I'm still waiting to, like you said, wait till it's in the store.
Yeah.
And I'm actually going to go pick it up, and it comes to my hand, and that's when
it doesn't disappear in your hands when you get it.
Exactly. Like, oh, my bad, we got to change this.
You open the box and it's just a zipper in there.
Yeah,
that's it.
We also got the trailer for Far Cry, the spin-off of the Far Cry 5. It's supposed to be like right after the nuke hits. So if you play the first one of the endings is he sets off a nuke, and that's the actual true ending. So basically, it's supposed to take care of after that.
That's insane.
Yeah. Jeez. And now you could actually have the dog in the car with you.
Does the dog talk?
No.
Oh, okay.
None of them talk.
I'm just saying, like, it's a radioactive dog. Maybe he can talk now. Just
probably.
Look, Far Cry, you know that game can go stupid if it wants to.
Yeah, that is true. What else? Game trailer stood out. Mortal Kombat 11.
Yes.
That looks. I actually like the style. It looks.
I'm not hesitating to call that trailer of the show for me. Like, that's ridiculous. I don't give a fuck about the music. It was awesome because I saw people bitching about. People got to bitch about everything. But I like what it implies.
I like the style of the trailer. I thought the trailer was actually pretty dope. I like the fact that it was playing off it that it is a fighting game, and then when one round is dead, the other guy comes out in the second round.
Yep.
So it made sense.
The thing I like though regarding how the trailer was made was when Scorpion got knocked out, the music faded out. Like he was listening to the music. I like that.
I really dug it. I thought the style was pretty dope. The thing I want to get a demo in January.
Community event's going to be in January. Community reveal is in January as well. So. And
then supposedly it's supposed to be a beta as well. So you can actually pre-order now. You get access to the beta.
Gotcha. There was some stuff in that though that the people are analyzing the trailer and whatnot. The cool things I see they put in there is that they definitely want you to know that weapons are prominent.
Yeah.
Because Raiden literally picks up a glaive out of the background, and he also does a special move with the same type of weapon, which is like, okay, so they're gonna have weapon specials and shit.
Yeah.
Also, if you paid attention to it, that was not the same Scorpion.
Yeah.
That was Mortal Kombat 2 or 3 with a question mark, because he literally a few people, if you ever watched the Video Games, that's Maximilian and his friends, they pointed out he has a mask from Mortal Kombat 2 Scorpion, but he's wearing Mortal Kombat 3 Scorpion's armor, the chest piece, with a little segmented thing on his chest.
Yeah,
that's from MK3. So I don't know what that means, but it does show that at least there will be they're going hard with like showing you that there's customization for the characters, because that was a big thing in Injustice 2.
Yeah.
Hopefully it's not tied to stats, because I heard people complain about that.
Well, the stats is more about if you play the stats games, but you could play ranked games without the stats as well.
Yeah, but they said it was just at a point in the stats games, it got to where stuff was just busted and it wasn't balanced right. So it was like, oh damn. So because I think I know about that one was the different pieces, they could give you different moves, and I think if you play the regular one, you can't use the moves, right? They just are cosmetic, right? Yeah, so like you can't get the different combos and stuff because you won't get the moves. So I hope that's the way of them changing the style function, because MK, the last MKX had 3 variations of each character.
Yeah.
So I wonder if they're going to do it where they turn off the stats and leave on the moves so you can customize your character that way.
Yeah, it'd be interesting.
I hope if they balance it right, then that means you can see, like, if you watch the tournaments, you can see the same character with different styles, and it won't be like completely it won't be a completely one-sided fight.
Yeah,
because that would happen with certain versions of the styles. Some characters were just borderline unplayable in a tournament situation because their moves were just too weak or something like that.
Yeah.
So hopefully they balance stuff a little better and we get to see some cool shit.
Yeah,
that's all we want. See some cool shit.
Yep. I think it's gonna be great. I'm looking forward to that game the most.
I want Meat back. Give me my favorite character, Meat.
Yeah.
They better not bring back Cobra. That's all I'm saying. You remember Cobra? You remember Cobra? Oh, Cobra was a low point.
What else? The trailers that stood out. The Mortal Kombat, the return of Crash Team Racing is coming back.
Oh yeah, I did see that. I was disappointed by the music in that trailer, and I'll tell you why. Because it wasn't that dumbass old school that really silly Crash Bandicoot music. I was like, oh, I'm kind of sad.
Yeah.
But it still looks fun.
Yep.
I'm glad. Man, we live in a world where Crash Team Racing came back. What the fuck happened?
BioWare also announced Dragon Age 4.
Oh, I can't say whether I'm excited or not. I have not played a Dragon Age game ever. I played a demo of one once on 360. Don't remember which one.
I could never got into them because I thought they would play like Mass Effect, and they don't.
Oh, okay. See, I thought they would play like the other games they made. What was the Star Wars one?
Knights of the Old Republic.
Yeah,
that's how it plays like.
But it's not even really like those.
Yeah.
You know, like those had a really, really specific look to them. But I guess maybe it's just the time passed it by because it was really simplistic looking for the menu. You remember how it used to look? It was like the little blue text with a black background. It was like really simple. And I guess you can't do that stuff anymore. I don't know. Something about how the way that old ass game felt. I really like it. Play Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic if you haven't played it. It's real good.
Yeah, it's actually one of the backwards compatible games.
Okay, IG88. That's all I gotta say. Best team ever. IG88.
ToeJam and Earl got a release date for March 1st.
What does it look like though?
It looks very cartoony, but it looks like it's a remake of the original game, but it's very cartoony looking.
Wait, you sure? Like they finally got it in their heads to do the old game and not the fucking remember the second one for Genesis that wasn't that good?
Yeah, it's the first one.
What?
Yeah.
Is it Overhead?
Yeah.
Oh shit. Okay. My other question, did the music sound like ToeJam and Earl music or no? Yeah. They did?
The music they remixed some of the music, but a lot of the original music is there.
What? Okay, I'm happy. That's all you had to tell me. On it. What?
Yeah.
Wow.
Right. It was like a Kickstarter game for a while, and then they finally got up there.
Yeah, I knew that it was a Kickstarter game, but I had no idea the original creator for the first game was involved. Dude, whoa. If I'd have known that, I probably would have put in. Now I feel bad. No, you said it looks good, right?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So something to look forward to. Oh shit. Look, I'm a real fan of ToeJam and Earl. The first one. Because that music and just that whole weird ass world. That gets a weird fucking game, man.
Yep. It's a lot of fun too.
You could get attacked by a mailbox. The boogeyman is real. Fucking Santa Claus drops presents. The ice cream truck runs you over. Like, no, that's the mail truck.
Yeah.
That's terrible. The hula girl sets you up to get beat up. The little devils running around. The tomato chickens. There were chickens that had a bazooka that shot tomatoes. That's stupid.
Yeah.
God, I love that game. Was there anything else that came out of that?
No. The other big thing that came out this week is that Avengers Endgame trailer.
Well, yeah, that's a completely separate beast.
Yeah.
Like I said, I have no affinity for it because I'm waiting until everything is all over. I don't want to get hyped, so I didn't watch the last movie. Shame on me, I know. The coolest thing in this trailer for me, like I said, I just wanted to see Adam Warlock, but I guess they're not going to do it. I'm sad. But I did get to see one of my favorite characters, Ronan. That's awesome. Yeah. Holy shit. Damn, I didn't think. But, okay, can I ask you, he was a later creation though, right?
Ronan?
Yeah.
Well, he was in the Captain Marvel trailer.
No, I mean creation in comic books timeline. Like he was later. Like Hawkeye was Ronan around the same time of the Infinity Gauntlet and stuff?
Yeah.
Really? Holy shit. I didn't know that.
Yeah. Ronan looked a lot different back then.
But you mean it's a different person?
No, a different character. He just looked different.
Okay.
Than what he looks now.
Okay. Because I remember they used that design in Ultimate Marvel.
Yeah,
That was a DLC costume, so that's the one I'm used to looking at. Okay.
that was
That's
the other
awesome.
game. Marvel Ultimate Alliance 3 got announced for the Switch exclusive.
Yes, the Ultimate. Yes, they brought it back.
It looks like
Unfortunately,
a
it's
mobile
exclusive,
game
but
though.
I mean, it's that new cartoony, their cartoonish style that they want to go for now,
So good thing about it, Raven's back on it.
and that's the
Other
original
thing-
team.
Yeah. The other bad thing is it does look like a mobile game, and it's exclusive to the Switch, so it's not going to be that pretty looking of a game like the first one was. Surprisingly, it was very pretty, like the cinematic video.
Yes,
was fucking
yes,
awesome.
Yeah.
But I
I
hope
mean,
it's good.
Did they have any information for like the characters? Like,
No,
do you know it's gonna be like a gigantic roster this time?
So far, you saw the basic Avengers that you see in the movie. You seen the Guardians of the Galaxy
That's all
that you see in the
Wolverine.
movie.
That was cool.
And you saw some of the X-Men. That's all you really saw. They didn't announce how many characters are going to be in it. They didn't announce how many total is going to be in it. They just show you the basic characters, which is Spider-Man, Captain America, Iron Man, Wolverine,
Is this the
Star-Lord,
first
Rocket.
big official Marvel like made game that's not a Lego game that has all those characters in it
Yeah.
since everything? This is the first one, right?
Yeah.
Nice. If anything, it'll be good for that. Like,
Yeah.
that's fine. I don't know.
And now go back to the Avengers Endgame trailer.
Mm-hmm.
It looks like it's gonna be a crazy ass movie. There's a lot of things to answer to what Thanos did from the last one, so it's gonna go to a lot of different directions. Like with
All right.
Hawkeye being Ronin, I think what happened is that they killed his family.
But they did not say that in the last movie. That was just a part of the universe swipe, right?
Yeah. So I think I think it went to his family. His family got snapped,
Mm-hmm.
so it made him darker and wants vengeance and killing people. Yeah.
But what can he do? Does he have like some type of? Can he do anything to Thanos? Like, does he have some type of secret weapons and stuff like that?
No, he could just stab him.
Is there a knife that they have to stab Thanos?
Not really.
Oh, okay.
Well, it was supposed to be the new hammer that was supposed to be able to kill Thanos.
Oh, so in that universe, that's the weapon they have to
Yeah,
defeat him?
because in the original comic, it was Drax blades.
Oh,
They were
really?
made to kill Thanos. Yeah, he was made to kill Thanos
Yeah, that's right. He does
Yeah.
tell you that.
Yeah.
anytime.
in the comic book.
No, in the comic book, yeah, I remember.
In the movie, he's not the same.
But he was a
character,
dummy. Yeah.
but, yeah. In the comic book,
He's nowhere near the same way. Yeah,
Yeah.
you're right.
so it's gonna be interesting where they go with it. It
Is
just
the,
looks
ooh,
like
I have a question.
Yeah.
Were the Guardians wiped?
half of them,
They were wiped.
and Gamora died.
Oh, she just straight up died. Like
Yeah.
she got killed by
Yeah.
Thanos?
Yeah, she got thrown off the cliff, and that was for the soul gem.
Ah, he sacrificed. Oh, I heard about that. Yes,
Yeah, that was the one
I
you see
understand now.
Red Skull back.
Really?
See, you need to see the damn movie.
I know. Listen. This is all stuff I want to see. I'm just
Yeah,
this is fun to listen. This is fun to find out, even
Yeah.
if I'm not seeing it. Okay.
yeah.
So we can discuss it since it's any spoilers for the last movie is over and done with. Nobody cares now.
Yeah,
Why is Iron Man in space?
because he's one of them that didn't die and he got stuck in space.
No, but like, why is he? What is that ship that he's in? Like a?
It looks like a Star-Lord ship. To be honest with you,
Yes, what I was saying. It looked like one of the ones from the Guardians movies. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
it looked like that, and he's stuck up there, and I think he's out of everything. So let's see what he does with that, or see if he makes his own suit with the space armor shit.
Mhm.
Um,
I mean, this is interesting.
I-
The way they're doing this because. Correct me if I'm wrong. Like, wasn't like the last human to stand against him Captain America?
Yeah, Captain America, Hulk, and Doctor Strange.
And so, did they lose?
Well, in Infinity War, yes, they lost. So this is the aftermath of them losing because he did snap, and he destroyed half the world.
Yeah. No, but so, oh man, like I like how that it's not a cosmic being who has to take. Well, I don't know now, but I like that they have the human people standing up to him in such a. I don't know. It's kind of cool.
But the thing I like about the trailer is that it showed you the aftermath, but it didn't show you how they're gonna get at, like how they're gonna defeat Thanos. You don't see them going into action. You don't see them like getting everything together. You just see little things here and there of what the aftermath is.
Did they show is Miss Marvel gonna be involved in this or no?
They didn't even show her in this trailer, which I'm happy about.
Okay, cool. But she is supposed to be involved.
Yeah, she's supposed to have a big role in this one. But I'm happy they didn't show her because again, her movie hasn't come out yet.
Yes.
And her end trailer is supposed to lead into it.
Okay, cool. So she is the official movie before this one.
Yeah, she's in March, and then in this one is in April.
Okay, cool.
So yeah, awesome trailer. I thought it was good. It set the tone to what the movie's gonna be. It's gonna be a dark one, and then it's gonna lead to light kind of thing. The whole Marvel universe, cinematic universe, is gonna be all different after this. So this will be the last one of the first 10 years, and then we're gonna see something new for the next 10.
Gotcha. Okay.
Also, I think that's the reason why they're holding off the Spider-Man trailer as well.
Spider-Man, what's the name of the next one?
Far From Home.
Far From Home. Okay.
Yeah.
Are they filming it here?
They filmed outside of New York. It's supposed to be not in New York, I think.
Okay, cool.
Yeah. So I think that's why they haven't showed that trailer yet either. Because supposedly in Infinity War he's supposed to be dead.
He's supposed to be dead. This is true.
Yeah.
This is true. And are there details for Black Panther?
So far, Black Panther got snapped into the thing. Also, Shuri also got snapped into the thing. So
is that what they're saying?
Yeah,
she's dead.
Yeah. Wow. So there's a lot of characters that live, but then again, if you watched to the end of the trailer, supposedly Ant-Man was dead, and he's the one knocking on the door.
Yes. Yeah. He's like, "Is that a recording?" And she's like,
"So
no, that's the front door."
So if you did watch the Ant-Man Wasp movie, he goes into a deeper, small, like so small that he could skip universes and shit.
Really? Wow.
So that's why he probably survived, because that's how small he got.
Okay. So he will be the savior.
It's gonna be interesting what they're gonna do with this. This has a lot of this movie is in point that it has to be good. It has to be a good ending. It has to be a good goodbye. It has to be a good goodbye to a lot of these big characters as well, because Captain America after this, that'd probably be it. Iron Man as well. So let's see what they do, and I hope they really do a good job with this.
Yeah, I mean, listen, we kind of know though, right? We ain't hear no bad stuff come out about this movie.
Yeah.
Or so and so was crazy on the set. Blah blah blah. I think they're in good hands, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So cool.
The other cool thing that we got next week is Spider-Man into the Spider-Verse, which I can't wait to see as well.
So that's official. Oh, damn! So much stuff.
Friday. Yeah.
So much stuff, man. Good.
Yeah.
Good. I hope it's good.
It is getting crazy reviews right now, so it's getting nothing but good reviews right now, so that's a good thing. That's a really good sign. That Sony is actually picking it up with the rights right now. They're doing what they should have been doing a while ago, and honestly, I think Spider-Man is the best character to put as an animation.
So who the hell made them do this? What changed in Sony that just started this?
I think the fact that the Homecoming movie got such a good thing about it, that they was like, all right, let's see what other things we could do with the Spider-Man universe to make our own universe kind of thing.
Okay, so my question here again is, who started Homecoming? Is that a Marvel made movie?
That's a Marvel Sony movie. It's combined efforts of the two. So
what is that? Is that just money, or does that mean one company chose talent?
No, they both. It was an equally thing. It was still under Sony. It was more branded by Sony, but Marvel and Disney had say into it. So they didn't have the final word, but they had a lot of say in the movie.
So what we would say is Sony is responsible for the director of the movie.
Yeah.
Okay. So basically, the change for a lot of this stuff is the people who are actually writing and directing this stuff, in addition to the talent, is what's making it good.
And I think it's also the fact that they're including it into the MCU. So they're adapting the stories to be connected to that as well, as instead of just being its own thing.
I see what you mean. But I'm just glad because remember, even if it was in Sony's hands, it could have been meh because the last few movies were meh.
So the crazy thing about it is with Venom, like there was a big chance of Marvel just taking over the rights again of Spider-Man, but Homecoming did surprisingly well.
No, I don't think that was surprising. We saw everything. We loved Tom Holland from before he was.
Venom did surprisingly well. Venom was not supposed to.
Was it supposed to do good?
It was not supposed to do good. It was not supposed to do good, and I almost hit It hit 900 million.
Oh, I'm telling you, fucking. And then out of this country, people just love some weird stuff.
And I think with Spider-Verse, it was more of just trying things out, and is also the people behind the Lego movie that's doing it. And I think that's what really is going to capture the audience for this one, the Spider-Verse one, is just the fact that it's going to be a fun family movie. They wanted a fun family movie with Spider-Man, and what's the best way to do it without having to be a real live action thing that connects to the current stuff is make its own thing as animation.
But I still say that unique art style is one thing that sets it apart.
Yeah.
That'll make it like stand the test of time. It was just like, damn, that's just an original thing, period.
I think the fact that it looks different, and then also it also has the humor and everything of what the Lego movie and Lego Batman brought as well.
Yeah. Those two, so many people love Lego Batman.
So many people love the Lego movie. Lego movie was one of the top movies that year when it came out.
Yeah.
So it's something that, and I can't wait. And this is the way I thought they should have done Miles. In a way, so have his own entity, have his own universe,
have his own funny character.
Yeah, and I think it's gonna be great. I think what they cast, how they cast it, and everything like that. I think this movie is gonna be another surprise hit, which will get Sony more money because I think Sony is gonna do really good with this movie as well.
Good.
So now they can fuck up with Mobius. They could fuck up with the Black Cat Silver Sable movie.
No, how dare you? No, I don't want them to even think about fucking up. Please keep getting the good directors.
I don't want Mobius.
Why not? Come on, you don't want them to make him cool?
Jared Leto is playing him, and no.
Jared Leto was the Joker. I think he gets a bum rap. I mean, well then. Tell me why you don't like him. Is it that he's an asshole or something? What's his deal?
I never liked the Mobius, the character.
I liked him from the cartoon. He was fucking emo. But you need one of those every once in a while. He presented I'm serious. Look, V is emo.
Yeah.
V in Devil May Cry 5 is just an emo character. I don't know why, but you need one. I'm just saying.
I don't think he needs his own movie though.
Spider-Man's not going to be in it at all.
Supposedly, it's supposed to connect to it, but he's not going to be a part of it.
Is Blade going to be in it at all?
Sony don't own the rights to Blade no more. Marvel actually owns the rights. But then again, they may let them use Blade.
I don't know. It depends. I want to see what they can do with it. I'll give them the benefit of the doubt. But then again, I hear Venom is... I started to watch Venom first.
Venom's the mask.
Okay.
That's the movie. It's the mask.
Yeah. It's the mask. Okay.
Yeah. Okay. Like straight up, like when you're watching, you're like, oh shit, this is the mask.
I'm optimistic about Mobius. Maybe I don't know why the cartoon made me like the character. He was so tragic. I felt bad for him. Then again, I felt bad for Peter Parker on the cartoon as well. So. I think I felt bad for all the characters on Spider-Man the cartoon. They all have pretty bad lives.
Yeah.
Somebody's always dying right when they need them. The money runs out at the last second, and then Shaka's got to go stealing again because I don't know, his rent's due, and he's eating pork and beans out the can. That's hard times, baby. So I don't know. Okay, well, that sounds very good. I'm glad that Sony found a way to do good.
Yeah.
because I'd rather not have any more Spider-Mans with what's his name, Toby. I'd rather not have that feeling. Sorry, what's the director's name?
Sam Raimi.
Sorry, Sam Raimi. I was not feeling Toby from the beginning. I didn't even like the first one. Dare I say, I have this with Jabstar, and I keep saying it. Scooby-Doo was better than Spider-Man 1. That's my feelings. You can fight me all day. Scrappy peed on them. Come on, man.
I like Spider-Man 2 of the Sam Raimi.
I'll give you that. I still don't really like it, but I know that's the best out of the three.
Yeah.
I still like 3 because it's dumb. I don't like it for like it's a good movie. No, I just like it because it's bad, but in a Nicolas Cage kind of way.
Yeah.
Also, yeah, shout out to Nicolas Cage. If you haven't seen it, he did a Q&A with GQ.
Yeah.
And they're asking him about just his roles in general in movies. It's pretty fucking interesting to hear the stuff he has to say. Like, he knows what he's doing.
Yeah. That's
just his acting style of being really weird and stuff and obscure and esoteric and whatnot. Like, he's not stupid.
Last but not least, I want to
talk about all my stuff. But you gotta go. No.
Okay. One thing I was want to announce: Super Sentai. They just announced the new Rangers. They're going back to the Dino.
Which one?
Going back to dinosaurs. It's
called
shit. Super Sentai Ryzolger. Ryzolger.
Okay.
The suits look pretty dope. I'll send you the link of it.
And that's going back to like Mighty Morphin type of like.
It's gonna have dinosaurs again.
Okay.
They like their dinosaurs.
I mean, listen, there's a lot of them, so you can. Do they show who the main one is?
No. Well, it's red. It's red. It's red, green, black, pink, and blue.
Okay. Cool.
They don't show the people or anything.
No. Do they show what the? Can you make out what the dinosaurs are? Like on
I guess the red is the T-Rex again. It looks like a T-Rex.
Okay.
They might use different robots. You can't really make it out because, but the suits are pretty dope. So,
cool shit.
So maybe it comes to them right though eventually. So what you got?
I just wanted to help these people out before we go. I wanted to give the explicit details about the Bethesda and the Fallout 76 glitch.
Yes.
That may have exposed people who. This is apparently only exposed people who complained and they submitted a complaint on Steam for Fallout 76. I believe it was mostly to get the refund for the bag or something like that. There was that whole bag gate with that game where they gave out this shitty vinyl bag instead of the nice what do you call those? Like the gym bags, the material they made out of? Like it was like supposed to be like made out of some sturdy material. And then so here's the kicker for that whole thing. There were people called influencers, and I'm sure you know them as streamers and whatnot. And turns out Bethesda sent them the high quality bags and said fuck you to the people who pre-ordered them. So on that front they had to give up the ghost, and now they're actually going to issue those out. So they're going to make them. After they had said, "Oh yeah, sorry, we don't have the materials or whatever excuse they gave," they double backed on that. But what happened because of that scenario, people complained. Some people were trying to get refunds because the game was incredibly buggy and it was on Steam, which is a digital platform. There's no box version of the game, so to get your money back, you really would have to submit a complaint. So you're kind of fucked if you did. Apparently the number is a lot lower than people think. It was only like 130 people total. That's what the statement from Bethesda says. I kind of want to read it to you. Just this one part. Yeah. I don't want to read the whole thing because it's like 3-4 paragraphs. From our investigation, we have learned that on December 5th, 2018, there was a brief period of time during which customers accessing our customer support website may have been able to view the customer support tickets submitted by other customers during the same time period. So basically, if you submitted some type of complaint at that time, your information was exposed to the other people. Based on our current investigation, we believe this exposure window lasted approximately 45 minutes. Now, that sounds like bullshit, but I guess we have to take them at their word. And then they go, upon review of the exposed customer support tickets, we have confirmed that no user account passwords or full credit card numbers were included. So again, if you had submitted something on Steam, the information that was shown was, and they have it listed, name, username, and contact information. Example, your email address and your phone number, which nowadays is actually important because so many things ask you for your phone number to verify stuff.
Yeah.
That's a big deal. They try to downplay it. It's submitted by customer as part of a customer support ticket. And also the proof of purchase, which basically means like the picture of your receipt, which is whatever. I don't know what information would be on your receipt. The digital receipt that they give you, or the physical receipt if you ordered the bag.
Yeah.
I don't know. But again, they're basically saying there wasn't that many people, but I wouldn't take it at face value because somebody has to have the actual complete numbers. Like, it couldn't have just been 100 something people because the outrage for the bags was crazy. So I don't know what to think there. Maybe they're trying to keep it low key, but that's a big ass deal. Hopefully they can fix that up. Order some type of compensation, because that'd be pretty terrible if you learn that your stuff, your home address and phone number were just thrown out there for anybody to see. That's not cool. So there's that. And before we wrap up, just wanted to give a shout out to a movie I saw on Netflix. I believe it's an original.
Yeah.
And it was it's called The Night Comes for Us, 2018, and it is basically comprised of most of the people who were either the stars or in the majority of the starring roles in the Raid Redemption. And it's an awesome movie, but here's the thing that I think you might be interested in. It's gory as shit, but in a different way. It's an action type of gore where the fight scenes, they don't shy away from like breaking bones to the point where like there's a part where the guy breaks the dude's arm. They don't do the arm popping out of the skin thing, but they do the, you know what happened, because they then show the guy's elbow and then like blood starts forming, like pooling where his where the joints would be when they broke the guy's arm. So it's like super graphic, lots of stabbing, like, dude, I won't spoil the final fight, but a man gets a box cutter through the side of his face.
Ouch.
And the other man's hand is in his mouth because he punched him in the mouth with the box cutter in his hand.
Okay.
And guess what? The hero is the one with the box cutter in his face.
Yeah.
Like, it's fucking nuts. Dudes get like, it's got a lot of practical effects. Lots of there's a fight scene inside the back of an armored car where a dude gets blown up with a grenade, and it literally rains pieces in a different shot. Like, it's crazy. It's completely ramped up to like 20 on the violence scale, on the gore scale. And it almost feels like a zombie movie, the way that it's the main plot is a gang member who sees a kid and then he's supposed to execute her. He doesn't. He turns and murders his own men. And from then on, it's like is it the Indonesian mafia? No, the Chinese mafia is in control, but they're in, I think, Indonesia. So there are a lot of the people. If you don't know, the raid, like, a lot of the people involved are from Indonesia.
Yeah.
So, but it's like just a bunch of the Chinese mafia controlling these Indonesian subordinates and all types of double crossing and stuff. And it's basically like an entire organization trying to kill one man. And it's got like Kill Bill level of wacky characters. There's a chick that she's got like a boomerang. It's like one of those really curved knives.
Yeah.
And she's got like platinum hair and she looks nuts. And then she's like in a lesbian relationship with another girl that has like a yo-yo that has a razor wire, and it's fucking nuts, dude. There's one guy that seems impervious to getting stabbed until like he meets that chick and she fucks him up. Like, it's just a lot of cool shit in that movie, dude. Like, just it's just a ton of like just situations you've probably seen in other movies that it doesn't resolve in the same way. There's so many scenes where like, all right, the hero's gonna get out of this unscathed, and he just lost a finger. And that chick just there's one cool part though. There's I don't know if she was in another movie with them, but it seems like they've used a lot of the same actors and stuff.
Okay.
I think she's a French lady that she's like not La Femme Nikita, but I think she is kind of like La Femme Nikita. She has a motorcycle helmet and a big ass Uzi with a silencer on it and a red dot.
Yeah.
It's fucking nuts. Like I recommend it. Go see The Night Comes For Us.
I think I have it on my list. It's been on my list for a while.
You should check that out.
I
don't know how you all would like gore, but
I'm fine with that.
Okay, cool.
I got one last thing. The Bumblebee movie is actually getting good reviews.
Kevin Owens says it's great.
Yeah.
And he says he beat up John Cena once, so go see the movie.
He made sure you knew that he beat up John Cena once.
So, okay, good to hear.
I you know what sold me on this movie is the fact that a lot of the robots look like the 80 versions. And
yes.
Damn it, I gotta see this shit now.
When I saw the trailer, I was impressed.
I think they're going the right direction with this. I hope it's good.
Good. That's awesome to hear. Is it still Michael Bay though? Like, did he switch something? Oh no.
It's a different director.
No wonder. Holy shit.
Yeah, different director, different take on this same production company though.
Okay. So at least it's high ass budget. Good.
Yeah. And John Cena is the bad guy. He's the heel. And that's all I got.
So he's not that John Cena. He's the professor of Thugonomics because he was a bad guy.
He look like JBL now.
Oh shit. Damn. All right, big match, John. All right, so thank you for listening to this week's It Gets Better Elsewhere podcast. Make sure you catch us on all our social media and different websites out there. We are on Instagram, we are on Tumblr, Twitter, we're on SoundCloud where you can catch these.
Yes.
Also on YouTube, these go up today on YouTube. And we also just did a podcast, the Wrestling Babble. That should be on Merc's channel. That's Merc with the Mic on YouTube. That will also be on his SoundCloud, which is also Merc with the Mic.
Yep.
Also catch him on just exactly the same platforms as us. You know, Tumblr, Twitter, Instagram, Facebook,
Twitch and YouTube.
Twitch and YouTube. Yes. Oh, do you have anything planned for Twitch soon or no?
Yeah, I'll probably do the Red Dead.
Nice.
I'll probably do some Smash Brothers.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Watch me lose.
There was a whole thing. I think it was 2 weeks ago because I think they were getting in front of it.
Yeah.
Making the rules more lenient for streaming Nintendo stuff.
Yeah.
So now you can actually comfortably stream their stuff and not worry about them taking it down. I think except for story spoiler stuff like Day of.
Yeah.
They're a little more lenient, so that's pretty cool.
I'm just doing the classic mode, so it's just
yeah. Okay. But you know, it's not day one, so it's not like it matters anyway. So that's a good thing. Make sure you check out the WordPress. All the stuff goes up there as well. And that's it for this week. Thank you for listening.
Follow Jenkins.
Them sandwiches.
Yeah, but
top tier sandwich. Smash Brothers sandwich. That's what you call a sandwich after he sits on a Smash Brothers. Oh man.
I'll share it with you.
Okay, no problem.
I just saw it's a ROH Kevin Owens Sami Zayn and he just got kicked in the balls.
Oh my god.
It's painful.
Listen, Merc with the Mic has the idea. Make them GM for Raw. Do it. Sami Zayn and Kevin Owens for Raw GM.
Yes.
Let's do it.
All right. Peace.
Peace.